Hello, welcome to the stream. This, it's not. This isn't actually the box. This is just the cover. So Dennis, you should be seeing the actual stream now in a minute. Hello,
Well, I
Alex.
do.
Welcome.
It's a big box.
It's a
It's
big
the
box.
king of Mazins.
It's a big box for a big boy.
How tall is he? Like master grade? Oh no,
He's the height of a master grade, but this is a higher grade model.
oh jeez.
And that
It's
goes to
like-
show that reminds me of the picture of just one scene from the Mazinkaiser anime where they capture the original Mazinger and use it against him, and Mazinkaiser just walks over, punch. And I saw like somebody make a meme of it where they like caption that. Oh hey Dad, welcome home from work. Boom.
Oh,
Yeah, that's the slightly edgy part of that joke, but here we are. This is Mazinkaiser. I wonder how.
who's taller, Mazinkaiser or Penelope?
Oh well, Penelope. There you go. There's a
Handsome boy.
good shot of the boy before we even get into it. So, I mean, might as well go with a brief history of what Mazinkaiser fucking is. Which is, of course, originally... Oh god, Gagagar's playing. So, we're not trying to have royalty-free music for this stream because, I mean, fuck it. Who cares? This is the Shotpost Shiw. Do you think we do things here to make money? Alright. I'm supposed to get straight into it. No point in looking what's labelled what. So the very first thing we shall be making is the head, of course. The most fiddly part that there is. But anyway, as I was saying, as you know, Dennis, Mazinkaiser was originally... Well, actually, not Mazinkaiser. I suppose we'll start with the very, very beginning. First, there was God. But Mazinger was essentially the granddaddy of all giant robot shows. Not necessarily because it was first, just because it was kind of the best. Am I looking at the right thing? Day 14. Yes.
Wait, Mazinger was the best?
For the
Cool.
time. For the time. Let's keep that honest. It's the one that carried on till this day. You don't see the rest of them celebrating their 40th anniversaries, do you? Not 40th. I think it was like 50th actually. 2017.
Bro.
But so Mazinger came into existence, but you know, it's old and shit. Which became quite the conundrum when the people behind Super Robot Wars kept making games that had to include Mazinger because respect.
Respect.
I've cut these things in half, so I barely know what's where. Because I had to paint them in all different colours. Nope, that's D. But so then the Super Robot Wars team decided, let's design a cooler Mazinger. And that was the creation of the original Mazinkaiser, which is actually different from the one that would later be showing up in the show.
Did the creator design Mazinkaiser?
He designed the version that this is based on, because the original Mazinkaiser was technically, I say technically, quite literally a fusion between the design philosophies of Mazinger and Get a Robo, given that in that game where it was introduced, the idea was it was the Mazinger combined with the energy of the Get a Robo that made that Mazinkaiser. Where the fuck
Is
am I?
Get a Robo that big?
I mean, they were like they were brother series in the sense. Like that's how they were treated and continue to be treated, even though only one of them remains in the public consciousness.
Ah, I see.
The bad thing about the fact that these sprues all came in different colours means I had to cut them apart to actually get the right things. Painted the right colours. Because I do paint them as I wish. Alright, there we go. Should be somewhere here. I say should. You know, what am I looking for?
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for piece A2 and A3. Where the fuck are those?
Did you ever have a piece like fall to the ground but the same color as the ground so you can't find it?
Yeah, well, I had the next best thing. I had clear pieces fall to the ground. Okay, A1. Okay, so it is that. So it's the big. Wait, no. A. A. Oh, that's A1. Okay. That should still be with that. Yeah, it's with that. Jesus Christ! What? That's the head. This piece behind my index finger. Let's see if I can get this right. This piece. That's the back of the head. His head's
What?
tiny. His head's tiny. I mean, like, most of the size does come from the head dress, I guess you'd call it. This bit. Yeah.
And
Yeah. Most of
helmet.
it. Yeah,
I
the
guess.
face grate. All that, like, adds size, but Jesus Christ. The size of the neck. Okay, now let's get this out. But where was I? Yeah, the original Mazinkaiser looked quite different from as he showed up in the show. That's how you know it's a super robot. You keep accidentally referring to it as a character. But it had like white bits on the underside of a lot of it,
Oh,
which matches with Get a Robo then more than just Mazinger. Yeah. Let's see if I'm going to hurt myself by trying to put these things together this time. Now that we have a much better camera than before, and I do mean much better. This. Oh wow, that was easy. And then we have. Oh good, God! I think it's this blue bit. 6. Okay, no, it isn't. Wait. I1 6. I1 being. Where the fuck? It's going so well. Wait, is it? Oh, it's gold. Okay. Gold bits. I1. I1? Yes, there we go. Now, can you see just how big, hang on, this piece is? I think that's supposed to be the eyes that slot in.
oh no.
Oh boy, I can feel my fingers start to tense up already. I suppose that is the problem with super robot design. Actually, well, most robot designs, if they do eyes instead of a visor, you just have this tiny little fiddly fucking piece that's going to disappear. Oh hey, Get a Robo's theme to play. Now, how the fuck do I get this in here? Okay, I think it wants me to put this on first. But how do I do it?
How do you do it?
How do you do it? Like this? I don't know what I'm doing. That looks like it fits, but that's not actually slotting into anything. Alright. Do remind me if I've lost track of what I was saying, Dennis, because I believe I have.
Visor and eyes?
No, the model of the conversation, of Get a Robo's, not Get a Robo, of Mazinkaiser's origins.
So he was introduced in Super Robot Wars, Get a Robo, and
Oh yeah,
Mazinger.
he was introduced in Super Robot Wars as a collaboration, air quotes, as in like they had the rights to both, so they were free to do it. Where they just decided, let's combine the two to make Mazinkaiser. And then they did, and then Go Nagai himself said, oh hey, that's cool, everybody likes that, let's make an actual series for it. Except, obviously, given that he didn't exactly have the rights to just straight up do the Get a Robo Fusion thing, He just made a new robot, and that was Mazinkaiser as we know it now. I can't tell what I'm fucking looking at, and I'm struggling with the head. This is the right piece, yes. Does it want me to just like sit them together? That's not right. Am I holding this backwards? No. What's in this? My old enemy. My own paint. I see.
You spray paint the stuff beforehand.
Spray painted the entire thing in inappropriate colours. Just to give it a bit of a different finish. Ah, there we go. Now the worst part. To figure out which way these eyes go. Okay, I think Mazinkaiser's eyes slant upwards, so that means this is the way they go.
Actually, was Mazinkaiser the actual series successful? Because it's only like 7 episodes.
It was an OVA. OVAs tend to be longer episodes, shorter series, I guess. I don't know though. They made a movie, which was again a different timeline, universe thing. Because I mean, consistency. Am I right?
What the fuck's that?
Well, I suppose it is. It is actually consistent with it. Okay. Okay, this is giving me the option to give it the... Oh, wait, no. Is that the sticker for the blue part under the eyes? Who cares? I'll sort that out later, but his head's tiny. I'm not going to see it for most of the time. A23 and A25. Okay, they should both be silver. 26. Did I read 25 as 26? 26 as 25? Yes, I did. I am very literate.
Same.
Okay, minus 26. 23 is nowhere to be seen. 25. Okay, so then I'm going to presume that I took it off and painted a different colour. But what colour? 23. Okay, it is blue. Yeah. There we go. How the fuck do I stick this shit together? Like this? That's the one weird thing about the Mazinkaiser. It has a nose.
It has a nose?
Yeah, it's like the blue bit of the... Actually, I'll put it on the face first. Yeah, come on. Get in. Come on. Friction! It's too big. His face is too fat to fit his own face on it. There we go. Yeah, but if... You see the way it sticks out the front? Come on, focus. Focus.
Ew.
I don't know if that's... No, that seems to have correctly done. Like, the contours of the face for Mazinkaiser, at least, I don't know about Mazinger and Great Mazinger, has, like, a nose on it. Kind of like Optimus Prime did. Alright, A13. Which is the back of the head. And the top of the neck. Oh wait, no, that's the bit of the helmet that kind of flows downward. Because the Mazinkaiser has a robot mullet. Which is, I suppose is appropriate from the time period. And what else? A17. You know, looking at this, the robot mullet doesn't actually look anything like what I remember it looking like. But yes, but this stream is essentially a consolation prize to myself, given that nobody wants to see Super Robot Wars be played. Well, not nobody, but the poll has answered. More people want Final Fantasy IV. Okay, that slides on there. Where's that? Oh, I can't pick it up. That needs to go in first. Okay. You know, for a head, I think this is one of the easiest I've ever built. Although I can already feel my fingers start to cramp up.
So,
There we go, done. Already. All he's missing is the plighter. The stream about building a mecha, John. How dare you, Alex? How dare you?
that is not on.
That's not on. Mazinkaiser is the greatest abuse allegation to ever grace anime. Alright. Oh, yeah.
What?
Hey, Dad, welcome home. That one.
Oh.
That's the thing. I won. Now the horns. Which I don't understand why it has the horns, because as far as I can tell, the only one that uses the horns is Great Mazinger for its lightning stuff. I don't remember.
What's so great about it, though?
Well, I mean, compared to the original Mazinger, it's pretty great. Had, you know, like, shoulders.
Suppose so.
Its arms didn't just come out the side. Okay, there's a single horn off. Then I need to find the one from I2. Is this I2? No, that's F1. Is this I2? No, it's D2. There, I think I found I2. There's the horn. Alright. But, where was I?
Is Great Mazinger the one with the wings?
Yeah. Although, in everything that came after Great Mazinger, or rather Mazinkaiser, they started using... They just made up wings that they could add on to the original Mazinger because it's the only one that didn't have wings.
Wow.
A25. Is A25 these two little shits? Yes. But I mean, it's... I can't help but respect that little piece of shit. It's the granddaddy of modern.
Well, so was the original Gundam, but you know, everything else after is better.
Oh no!
What? Did you snap something?
Tiny piece just fell. Okay. Phone flashlight time. Okay. Good lord. I heard it bounce like several times, and it's a tiny silver piece, which means it's going to reflect the fucking light.
That is really bad.
Alright, well, time for the back of my head to appear on stream. Oh,
Whoa, look at the back of his head.
As I get out of my seat to... Oh, just fall somewhere else. Okay. Where is this fucking piece of shit? Jesus Christ, how did this end up happening? My knees, they suffer. Have I found it? No. No. Oh, this is going to be hell. Already? How did this fucking happen already? Oh, I detest this. How do I sound, by the way, from down here? Do I sound?
You sound like you're in a different room.
Oh, fucking God.
Is this why the stream's gonna be 2 hours?
Well, it's gonna be 2 hours because it seems that's how long it takes, but I'm now struggling to find the thing I'm looking for. Hey. Alright. Well, until that's found, I think it's best we don't put Mazinkaiser's horns on because I don't think I can without them. So we're going the non-horny variant of Mazinkaiser. And of course the theme song for King Gainer is on, mocking me as I look.
Put on Fire Wars soon.
Eventually.
That's lit.
Eventually, but unfortunately it seems that we're going to have to already deal with fucking lost pieces. Jesus Christ, I hate this. Why does this always happen? It used to never happen to me, but then I fucking stream a build once. Oh, seed. Oh, great. Alright, so let's think of somewhere to put these, but they won't be lost. I guess I can just throw them in the box. Wait a minute. Let's see, would the horn actually fit in these slots? I just have a slightly inaccurate. No, they're too big. Well, I'll find out eventually. Alright, the right arm. As opposed to the wrong arm. Oh my god, already with the small pieces. Alright, D. That's F. D. 2. No, it's G. I can read. F. No.
I can't.
This is... That's part of A. I don't know, the other thing. Wait. Which is it? There's these pieces, I presume then. This... That's F1. There's so many pieces for this thing. Another F2. Oh fuck! I have a gold F2 and a fucking gunmetal F2. That's not going to be confusing.
Uh-oh.
Okay, get all the red out of the way. That's definitely not the right stuff. A I D. Okay, these are D. So that should be D1. There we go. Now. Oh, yeah, why do I do this? I might as well just start building both arms at the same time anyway. Okay, so we need D2. This. Yeah. But, what was I saying? And more importantly, what was I saying about? Okay, drop that.
Let's see, Mazinger is a thing. It's great. Mazinkaiser? Is there a Great Mazinkaiser?
There is, actually, yes. That, I suppose, that gets us onto that conversation of... Mazinger did nothing for many a years because Mazinkaiser was like in the 90s. And then nothing for most of the 2000s. But then we got the reboot, Shin Mazinger Z, where they decided, okay, let's do the story of the original Mazinger again, but this time we'll actually address why it's called the Mazinger Z.
Wait. Mazinger's head?
But the full name of the original machine is the Mazinger Z. Always was.
What? Wait, Mazinger's head? Always has been.
Always has been, yeah. Although the other two don't have anything like that. It's just Mazinger Z, then Great Mazinger, Mazinkaiser. But the Z in that show stood for Zeus, because in Shin Mazinger, the Mazinger isn't really a robot. It's armor built around the body of Zeus. But it is still a robot.
Stupid.
Yes. And it's also... It makes me sad every time I see a Super Robot Wars game include Shin Mazinger instead of any other. Even the original. But, so that happened. And also the super attack that they gave it, unique to that series, was because Rocket Punch is the most famous thing the Mazinger ever did, they decided, how about we turn it into a giant fist? And they did. Where it folded up into a giant fist that flew into the enemy. I know it's...
Maybe Mazinger is really whack.
Mazinger really is shit. Okay, let me take a look here. There's F grey and F gold. But which one do I use? I don't know which one to use. Okay, wait. Wait, what the hell? According to this, there's an entire... Like, it's the same sprue entirely. Just one in gold, one in grey. But, according to this, it only uses certain parts depending on the colour.
Maybe you can mix and match?
I guess I can, but it's just the logic of... So why give me the entire thing? Why not just split the parts that are used in one to a wholly different sprue? And then keep it for the other? I don't know. Well, anyway, I suppose I should check the number and see which thing it's for.
I don't know, man. Model kits are whack.
Yeah, especially this one. Okay, F-22 and F-21. My favourite aeroplanes. Why did you just say a woo again, Alex? 21 and 22. 21 and 22 are these two pieces, which want to be gold. Alright, so we did gold one. More Gundam Seed music. Okay, just twist this one off because it's there. And this is off. Yes. Okay, there's those two things. And I believe this is going to be the... Wait a minute. Is there another one? Because there's that. Oh wait, no, there's F2. F2 21. F1 20. Wait. Oh my god, why is this so complicated? Okay, there is a gold and thing of the other one as well. F2, where are you? Scooby-Doo. Alright, there it is. Yeah. But yeah, Shin Mazinger exists. It has a banger theme though. But nonetheless, it was ridiculous. So then there was a manga sequel called Shin Mazinger Zero. It had nothing to do with Shin Mazinger, and that was for the best. Because Shin Mazinger is kind of dumb. So instead they decided, what about we make a story about Mazinger turning into Cthulhu? And then they did. How does this work? Does it just slot through like this? Is that how this works? No. No, I did the wrong way. Shit. Of course I did.
Just thinking about that. So,
By that sentence?
no wonder Mecha's dead.
Well, I mean, that was after Mecha died, so... Don't hold it against it. Come on, get out. Get out. I put you in the wrong way, now get out. Get out. Come on. Pop. There we go. But, Shin Mazinger Zero was basically just a story of Mazinger in every dimension continuously turning into this evil, all-powerful Mazinger through some different reason every time. This way. And then this. That's what I did.
What?
You heard me?
So is
What?
Mazinger like evil?
Well, no, Zero. The concept of Mazinger Zero was depending on the dimension, the idea of the Mazinger going out of control and becoming evil. For many a reason, depending on the dimension. But in that, one of the dimensions, instead of the Mazinger fighting in one of the battles that Mazinkaiser fought, it was Great Mazinger. And through that, it ended up becoming Great Mazinkaiser, which, I'll be honest, doesn't look better than the original Mazinkaiser. Even though logic says Mazinger looks better than Great Mazinger looks better than regular Mazinger, so surely the same applies to the Mazinkaiser variants, but no, not really. It's mostly because it's got upside down wings. Am I doing this right? Yeah, so it's supposed to be sticking out like that. It's just so hard because of the friction in my fingers. How long have we been? We've been going half an hour and I haven't even finished a shoulder. Oh god. This is great. But this is the Shotpost Shiw. I think I picked the wrong tweezers. These ones are sharp.
Don't snap them.
Yeah, so let's see if I can use the end of this knife instead. Yeah. Because it's supposed to be sticking at the bottom. But I can't get friction. Okay, this should be the push.
Is Super Robot War still going?
It is. It's been getting. Well, I mean, it hasn't got a game this year, but it got a game last year, which committed cardinal sins against the Super Robot War series. I feel. For
Well,
one,
like what?
it included only the very first season of Gar, even though the thing has 2 seasons.
What Gundam series did it put? That's how you can tell the quality.
It carried on Penelope, I think, from Penelope. Yeah, Hathaway's from, because Hathaway was in the previous games. Because when they cut corners, they're clearly cutting corners.
We'll see.
But this is not right. This is. Is it just because of me painting it? The friction's so high, I can't get it all the way down. And it has to poke out through the bottom. Okay, let me see if I can get this in a way that isn't going to stop it from coming out. But oh my god. Yeah, Mazinger Zero was pretty good, I think. Especially considering it managed to use Japanese law to depict lots of other famous mecha in it.
Well, what do you mean? Like analogs?
In the finale, there's the big speech of how Mazinger Zero is just sad that people don't think Mazinger is the best anymore. It gets really meta. But I guess it's alright because they do a whole alternate universe thing. Basically, Mazinger Zero as a character is an attention whore. And just
Sounds like mecha.
And misses the good old days where it was popular. God damn this thing. And I have to do this twice. Come on. But in it, like the final attack showed all of the, so basically like silhouettes of famous other robots, which, believe it or not, even included the Gypsy Danger from Pacific Rim.
Okay, that's actually kind of cringe.
It was kind of alright. I mean, the grandfather of mecha, depicting the this Western newcomer and essentially giving its blessing. And then Pacific Rim 2 happened. And nobody speaks of Pacific Rim anymore. I'm sure that would have made Del Toro happy, the depiction in a Mazinger thing. Oh my god, what?
So what's Mazinger's opinion on a Gundam?
Well, I presume...
You took everything from me. I don't even know who you are.
Well, I suppose, yeah, because Gundam was made to be a different genre.
No. Gunboy was made.
Oh, well, yeah, Gunboy was made to be the same genre.
Thank God Gunboy was never an actual thing.
Wait, am I doing this wrong? Is this supposed to be... No, it says that the... Yeah, this sucks. I thought I'd get a lot more progress done, but I've been stuck on this one thing because the friction on my pieces is too high. Okay, now let's get it out again. See if that gets the friction down. If I can get it out.
If you need a different way to screw. Bad. Yeah, listen to Alex.
If you need a different tool, you should just grab it. Breaking it would be bad. I don't have any other tools. Is kind of the thing. This is as good as I can do. It's just you just need to kind of fiddle with them until they come out. Admit you're gay. But that's unfortunately part of it. Actually, maybe if with these tweezers I might be able to. Gun boy isn't an actual thing, but Dennis does exist. Well, yeah, he's the gun boy.
I am the gun man.
Gundam. which is how
the
original dub of the original Gundam Bright said it. Because he had a weird British accent for some reason. And not like a realistic British accent.
I'm so disappointed you. I don't want to even see your face.
Ah, my thumb. That hurt. Wow, this is really... How the fuck did this happen? How has so much gone wrong? Come on, get it. Hey, where'd it go? No, there it fell into my t-shirt.
How?
Because this thing is tiny, yet it's the power of friction on these things is so strong that I can't even get it out. This is the content you came to this show for. This is the Shotpost Shiw, aka the Shitpost Show. That we didn't name that because we can't call it that without getting in trouble. Okay, now let me see. This really feels like it's telling me to put it on the wrong way around, because it says that the thicker end is supposed to go on the inside, which is what's stopping me from actually putting it all the way in. I hate this. Oh, it's out. Thank God. Now let me take a look in here. Is there anything in here that's stopping me? No. Anything at all. Come on, get out. I guess I could just try putting it in a couple of times the wrong way and pull it out easy enough. Where was I? Mazinger Zero. Oh yeah, like just in Mazinger Zero, every robot showed up. Everything that Go Nagai ever worked with or worked on. Gao Gai Gar was in there. Evangelion, of course, was in there.
Not the Gundam?
Well, yeah, the original Gundam's in there, of course. Only the original.
Ew.
They're only ever going to admit the original exists because old. And I mean, it is the symbol, let's be fair.
Bruh, Mazinger Zero be like old good.
But no, Mazinger Zero's idea of what should be there was like, me, only me. And that's the entire point. It's like, the story was, Mazinger is old, let it die, except not really, just let it admit that it's old. And let all these other things carry on, because they did. Just a bit of sprue on this. There we go. Oh, this metallic paint has really come to bite me. What does it actually have to slot into? Yeah, fuck that. That's going to be a nightmare. I don't really have anything good to push down on it. Because it is paint and my fingers are getting sweaty, which means I can't actually push down. And it's tiny. Okay, let's rub my hands in my trousers to actually try and get this. So how does this work? Slotting this in this way.
So,
Let's get in though.
remember Hathaway's Flash out in July?
Remember anything out? Remember movies?
What the fuck's a movie?
Ah, hang on. Is this gonna help me? Maybe.
Actually, is Super Robot Wars big, or is it just consistently running and
It's
making games.
consistently running all of the. Basically, if you're making a mecha show, you want it to show up in Super Robot Wars. That's the idea. We're putting this backwards.
Is that it? Just like
I mean,
okay.
Super Robot Wars is the premiere. Now, what am I looking at here? It wants it to go in with this side facing forward. That there, yes. Okay, this might be able to force the fucking thing down a little bit. We got a closer look. Wait, what? It's supposed to. My eyes deceive me. It's supposed to go right up next to those. Like this? No. That doesn't make sense. I'm confused. Consider me confuzzled.
Okay.
But yeah, the Super Robot Wars it's a continuing thing that's been going for many a year. So much so it started back on the NES.
NES.
Yeah. That's the reason why the first translated Robot Wars game isn't J. That's just the one where I consider the quality gets good enough to be worth playing. Because, I mean, they're about the spectacle. And when there wasn't any spectacle, I don't think they're worth it. Eh. See this table shake for my effort.
So it's really not that good.
Huh? What do you mean here? What you talking about, Willis?
The NES one.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, it's NES. It's mechanically, it's exactly what the series has always continued to be. It's just that's not what the game's about. The game's about the robots. You want to see the robots look cool. If the robots are on an NES, they're not exactly going to look very cool.
Give me a robot.
Like Jay has the breast. Oh Jesus Christ! Now that's a slip.
Ooh.
Jay has the best of sprite work before they move into like actually drawn images and sprites. Pixel art. That's the thing. I keep doing this, but I feel like I'm getting nowhere. What am I missing? Is it this?
Everything.
Is this how it's supposed to be? It's not sticking out. This does not look correct. I've managed to waste 15 minutes on this. That goes to that. That bit. There. Yeah, okay, yeah, this is definitely wrong.
So, was Mazinger big?
For its time, yes. It was the biggest. I mean, even compared to Get a Robo, which was around the same time and was essentially part of the same franchise. It was the biggest one.
If it really was, then how come it didn't show up in Ready Player One?
Well, Ultraman was supposed to. But, you know, the Iron Giant. You know. The people.
I am not a weapon.
I am not a weapon. This is a weapon. Which thank God that never happened.
Then he does a 360, I don't know,
See if I can use a
flip with the giant sword and then shoots the zombies.
Yeah. There weren't any zombies, so it was fine. This looks like it would work so much better, but that's not what it's telling me to do. It's telling me to do it this way, and this way isn't working. But I don't want to do it the other way in case it is flat out wrong. God, this is awful. But this is more about the fucking rambling chat than it is about this model. This is just, what's the word? You know, the thing people do on TV. That. Oh, maybe if I if I can turn it using this. Although the funny thing about Super Robot Wars J is that it managed to have OC versions of certain famous cartoon characters. Which, I want to see if you can guess who I'm talking about just by me being non-specific. So there's... No. I say cartoon, that means West, Dennis.
Well, anime is cartoon.
Well, yeah, but I mean... you know what I mean. But the...
Okay.
So, they have
Speed
these...
Racer.
They have these 3 girls. Each of them is described a different colour. One red, one blue, and
Totally
one green.
Spies.
One is the smarter leader of the 3. One of them's dumb as bricks, and the other one's a tomboy. Ring any bells?
Totally Spies.
No. Yet Alex got it. Powerpuff Girls. The secondary protagonists of Super Robot Wars J, if you are basically anime Powerpuff Girls. Without the superpowers.
I can't believe they got Totally Spies.
I mean, I really just don't understand how they did it. I mean, Totally Spies makes more sense because that at least was trying to do the anime style. Whereas, I don't understand why they did it. And I think that's fine, at least in the original Super Robot Wars J. Where, by virtue of the fact that it is a crossover thing with a ton of robots, there's a lot more comedy. Whereas Super Robot Wars also has the Super Robot Wars OG series, where they
No, Super Robot Wars, that could be the actual initials.
where it has, what's it? I'm not forgetting now. Yeah, in Super Robot Wars OG, they essentially remade some of the games, but like with only original stuff. Because, I mean, sell more games. But, in OG The Moon Dwellers, which is the newest OG game, they finally got around to depicting the Powerpuff Girls. And they're still the Powerpuff Girls. They didn't even change the designs. They're the same. They're there. They co-pilot a giant robot. God, this is a struggle, isn't it? Okay, I'm going to move on to the next thing for a second, just so as I can let my hands do something else. Okay, F11 and F12. My favourite keyboard keys. (11) and 12 are where? 13, 11, 12. It wants them to be grey. Okay, I'm going to do the grey one. This is going so well. Of course, I didn't mean that at all. This is going absolutely god-awful. But let's keep going. Alright. The other one. There it is. Yes, but the fantastic Powerpuff Girls managed to show up in co-pilot with the edgy protagonist boy.
Aren't they all?
Well, apparently he's only edgy in the OG one. In the original, in J, because he is the player character rather than just a player character, he's a lot less... stop telling me what to do!
Whoa, 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 whoa.
F1, 19.
Is he original series Amuro?
Well, I mean, everybody is. It's kind of the shtick of a robot series to just copy Amuro for like half the series. F1, 1. Where's 1? 1 is that. That's not 1. F1. 19. Oh. 19 is this thing. Does that have to be gold or does that have to be grey? I'm not going to take it for granted. 19 does want to be grey. Okay. Can never be too sure with this thing. There we go. But I have a dream of the perfect Super Robot Wars game. Which, I mean, is frankly...
Good.
Given that
It's just good, that's it.
Yeah, a good one. That's my dream. But, I mean, given that it can be so spotty with certain series, I just kind of wish for the one game where they depict all the ones I want.
Just the UC, and then that's it.
No. Well, I mean, Gundam's obligatory. I'll accept any UC because they can't do the entire UC because, Jesus Christ, what the hell? You expect them to do that?
Well, it's not like they're gonna count late UC.
Well, they do. Unicorn, at least. They
Yeah,
continuously...
Unicorn does, but everything else doesn't.
Yeah, well. They get Unicorn for... Oh, you mean late UC is in Crossbow?
Yeah.
Well, no, the last couple of Super Robot Wars games have a Crossbow in them. Only like the very beginning of Crossbow, not like...
Wow.
Not one.
Even
Not
the
Phantom.
Gundam games that switch from UC to non-UC, neither have F91 onwards, because it's technically both or something like that.
Yeah.
It's like, well, put in the other one. Nah.
No. No.
No.
Alright. Yeah. Yes, but the yeah, Crossbone was in Super Robot Wars V at the very least.
Crossbone, good.
Gundam Wing bad. That's right, fight us. We don't like Gundam Wing, or Gundam Seed, or any Gundam that isn't 00 or the UC.
And even then, I don't like 00.
You liked it when you watched it, Dennis.
Yeah, and then everything else is just much better.
But that doesn't make it worse.
But it does.
For context, it does, but like actually, it doesn't. Contextually, it's not as good, but everything else is still the same.
No.
That's not how things work, Dennis.
You're objectively wrong. If 00 was so good, why not make a 000?
I'm objectively being more objective than you.
No.
Right, my hair keeps falling in the way. I need to redo my ponytail.
Actually, Victory is late UC, right?
Yeah. Late UC isn't automatically good.
Now I see why they don't want to depict late UC.
But then, what is good Gundam? Well, Alex, good Gundam is je ne sais pas.
Good Gundam is ones that don't exist.
Good Gundam is whatever you say good Gundam is, because in actuality, whatever you like, you're allowed to like.
Except Wing.
Except
That's
Wing,
just
yeah.
nostalgia.
That's just 90s, and you're not allowed to like the 90s. Please, just slot in properly. This is a nightmare. An utter, waking nightmare. Like, what's stopping it? My hair's getting in the way now. Oh, it got out a little bit more that time. So it seems what this is just push it out, push it back in again. Okay, out.
Will Hasbro's Flash be UC?
Yeah, it is. It's late. Well, it's the latest, not late UC.
Does F91 happen after it?
Yeah, if anyone's after.
Better
Flash.
remake the first series then. They remake every series because no late UC, please.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's what Unicorn was supposed to be for. Just no more late UC.
And then
Narrative, and then when narrative was going, they said, yeah, let's leave it open. Let's leave it open for the late UC again."
Unicorn be like, there is no late UC. Wait, there is late UC? And then narrative said, always has been.
This is a nightmare. I can't even put the arms together without these pieces. It's the fucking... It's the elbows. Why are the elbows the worst fucking thing to try and put together ever?
Have you seen Getter Emperor or whatever it's called?
Yes. Getter Emperor was...
Its legs are just two giant sausages.
Yeah, exactly. But it has the yaoi hands.
It's like it has really short legs.
Do you know
So
why
it just has,
it
like,
looks...
giant boots.
Do you know why it looks kind of funky? Because there's literally there's only one official image of it, because the guy died after he drew it once. Unfortunately.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's the unfortunate fact. Fuck. Let's try the other. And that's why Getter Robo doesn't do much anymore. Because the original author is dead. They have a bunch of spin-offs that won't get turned into anime because Getter has always been a very dark series comparatively.
But the theme for Shin Getter Robo or whatever that one is.
Even that manly as fuck anime is still censored from the part of Getter Robo that's about.
Oh.
Like, that may be manly as hell, but it's still, like, compared to the story it's based on, it's not at all how that was.
Not at all, boy.
Not at all, boy. Please, just let me put the elbows together. Okay, now let me take this off.
Alright. Who would win the fight? Amro's Gundam or a lawsuit?
A lawsuit. Lawsuits would always win.
Is that why it's called Mobile Suit Gundam?
Yes. It is the mobile lawsuit. And there's Gurren
That's the joke I wanted to make.
Well, I mean, over in the West, it's mobile lawsuit Gundam. Especially if they try and have any game with any more than one series in it. Okay. I know how this is supposed to work. I just can't.
I'm glad Maxi Boost on at least exists. Can't wait to get Extreme Versus 2 in 4 years when Extreme Versus 3 is made.
Yeah.
Why is Extreme Versus 2? I thought they had way more games.
Well, because they just changed the names.
Oh. Okay.
I mean, Maxi Boost On is technically the fourth Extreme Versus game of that series. So, or is it third? Third or fourth?
Oh, so it's like a new series?
Yeah, this is starting again because already Extreme Versus 2
Maxi Boost,
X Boost.
Full Boost. No Boost.
No
Minus Boost.
No Boost
Energy
Naga.
Boost.
Energy Boost. But, okay, I see what's supposed to happen here. I just can't do it because it's not fitting. But, yeah, Extreme Versus 2 just got its upgrade announced as X Boost. The X Boost, the X Boost 1.
The X Boost 1. Oh.
Okay, now let me see.
I know that Japanese games usually can have really bad titles. Like
because they say it in English, and that makes it cool to them.
Yeah, but then it's like Xbox has worse names. It's like, how?
Don't forget the Xbox Series X is officially supposed to be still called the Xbox. If you're calling it the Series X, you're wrong. Series X is an industry title.
Bro, did you see that meme I posted where it's like...
Yeah, I saw.
Series S, Series X. Why Series S and X? They sound similar.
After they also just had the Xbox One S and X?
Yeah, just like...
Because they want their cake and to fuck it too.
Yeah, but then what's gonna happen is like someone's gonna say something and it'll be like, which of these 4 or 5 things are you talking about?
Yeah. I mean, I do feel it's absolutely ridiculous that the Wii U happened and they actually didn't even think to not name them the way they have. I've got
Listen, they
so
got
much
rid of that naming
paint
scheme
on my
quickly.
fingers. Huh?
They got rid of that naming scheme quickly. It's just Switch now. It's simple, direct, tells you exactly what it is. You switch from handheld to TV.
So now they're releasing the Switch S, which doesn't have a console mode. It's always handheld.
Honestly, I would probably never use the handheld mode.
Yeah, I didn't. I've never used my Switch in handheld mode.
I just know that one of our friends says that he never used the console mode.
Yeah, because I mean we've said his name on stream. It's Henry, isn't it?
It was either Henry or Finn.
Well, I mean we've played Smash with Finn. That's console mode.
I suppose so, but I thought that was more because like he invited us.
No, he shares it with his brothers. Of course, it has to stay in console mode.
Yeah, so it's probably Henry.
The Wii U repeated the 3DS naming mistake. Didn't the Wii U come first? Oh, well, no, it's just the original 3DS. Yeah. Although to be fair, I was always very aware that the 3DS was a different version. It's kind of put something at the start, it seems new. Put something at the end, if it isn't just like a number, then it seems like it's just something additional. Also, the fucking visual design of the thing.
Yeah.
Because it didn't fail because of gamers, it failed because of boomers. Boomers couldn't buy their kids what they wanted.
And now Xbox will probably
Do the same
not
thing.
sell the Series SX. I don't know.
Yeah. Also, like a ton of people fucking said that
Series
Xbox.
S, Series X, Series. We need something that sounds similar to S and X.
Sex.
Sex.
The Series 6. But I heard people say that, Microsoft have won this generation already because they announced the Xbox Series S.
Bro, people said that Microsoft won the generation already because PS4 wasn't getting any support at launch, and now it's the second best selling console ever.
Yeah. But like, it's just, okay, Microsoft announced they will be making a weaker machine that is supposedly even weaker than the Xbox One. And that means they've won? I don't understand that logic.
They made the Xbox One X, where it's like the most powerful
For no
console
games.
in the world, and then Alex told me this, their debut game, Super Lucky's Tale, a game that wasn't that powerful on the
Didn't need the power. Yeah,
console.
exactly. Okay, come on.
Did you know that the Microsoft has already won this generation because? Yeah.
Because we said so. Because they announced a price, which, yes, that might be an advantage. I don't think that's going to win them the generation when they still haven't announced the price of their actual machine.
To be fair, at least it's $500, not $600.
No. They announced the Series S price, which is $300, which, yes, is a good price, but this thing is apparently weaker than the PS4 and Xbox One.
Wait, what?
Yes, the Series S, the little white one, the cheaper option, is cheap, but that's because it's weak.
That is.
Oh, so it's not even. Yeah, it's less it's at most as powerful as the original Xbox One. So it's not even as powerful as the Xbox One X.
Then what's the point?
Exactly. Well, the point is because everybody was making a big deal about the Series X price was announced. What is it?
I thought it was 500.
Again? Okay, well, here's the thing that happened last time. Microsoft announced the 500 price point for the Xbox One, and then Sony announced the 400 price point for the PS4.
That's why I think that they might undercut it, but not as much as that.
No.
Maybe like
Sony
500, 450 if we're lucky.
Sony have gone on record to say that they work at a loss initially because they'll just make it back once they sell enough. And I wouldn't be surprised if they just do that again. Unless, of course, new management, not scared of taking risks, they could probably just go 500 as well, if that's the case.
Then again, PlayStation is really big in Japan, so I think they'll get it because of brand loyalty regardless.
Oh well, yeah, Japan. Sure, the Vita was successful in Japan.
I heard the Vita is a good piece of hardware, but it's tragic.
Yeah, it didn't take off in the West, and yet the Switch. Oh, the Switch has a gimmick, so it's much better.
If the Vita had a gimmick, like being handheld or something.
No, why would I buy that? I have a DS. I have a PSP. That's the visual design of the Vita was also a problem.
Yeah.
Because it was just PSP, and you couldn't even tell until you put it in your hands that it's bigger.
PS Vita, handheld PlayStation. Fuck off with that nonsense. I don't believe in it. Switch. OMG, so true.
Yeah, maybe I don't have a blade on this. Maybe I can just use the flat end. I've just been struggling with this for fucking 20 minutes, half an hour, and I can't even go on to
finish like a body part.
No, I managed to put the shoulders together. Ow.
It's been over an hour.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the head's mostly done, if not for a lost piece, which I should thankfully be able to find once this is over and I have the opportunity to sit on the floor for half an hour. God, my fingers are feeling numb. Yeah. Let's see. The fucking mecha theme just said "oh woo."
No.
It's like I just heard it there for a second. What show is this? Line Barrels of Wire. Come on.
Apparently, one of the producers from 2014 said keep a heads up for the PS5 stream, which maybe they'll announce it for PS5, which, you know, that's great, but to me that implies that they're going to drop support for PS4 in a few years.
And they will. I mean,
like, I know they will.
PS4's reached end of life. Some will show that Sony have gone into their, piracy's fine stage.
Yeah. Well, but when they dropped support for the PS3, they gave a free upgrade to the PS3 players for the PS4, so that's nice.
Yeah, just get yourself a PS4.
Yeah. If they don't do that for PS5, that'd make me sad. They lose one of their millions of customers. You know, if I don't play it, this is not gonna last.
Dead game. I have rubbed almost all of the paint off of these pieces because I continue to struggle to actually try and get the fucking thing in. Oh! It's so bad because I need the friction and it's too small to get the friction. Did I do it? Oh, I did it. I did it on one of them. Okay, we're halfway there. It's a poggers moment.
Mazinkaiser, Mazinpoggers.
Mazinpoggers. It just reminds me of the fact that all of the Mazingers have like a tornado that comes out of their mouth. So just do that for poggers.
Oh.
Pog with rust tornado coming out of its mouth. Which actually, that reminds me that in Super Robot Wars X, where they have the
Series S or Series X of Super Robot Wars?
Where they have a Mazin Emperor G, which is their version of Great Mazinkaiser, and is going again with the whole get a Robo plus Mazinger thing. There was a rumor that with the specs it'll be more expensive. Well, I mean, we'll see. But in that, there's a combo attack with the getter version of the Mazinkaiser and the Mazin Emperor G, and it's gorgeous.
Or is it?
I mean, you might as well look it up there, Dennis, and take a look at it yourself.
Alright, what's it called?
Just Mazin Emperor G and Mazinkaiser should bring up the thing for Super Wars X.
Xbox Series G.
Xbox Series G. Okay. I got one of them. An hour in. Oh god, it's been 10 minutes. No, it's been 4 minutes since I observed that it was an hour in.
Whoa, is that the Emperor?
The Mazin Emperor G is the one with yellow. It's supposed to be gold, but it's yellow.
Emperor G. It has a cape. What was the other one?
And there's the Great Mazinkaiser. But I talk about looking at the animation for the attack with the two combined, not combined, together.
Okay, then.
I don't remember the name of the attack. It's probably combination something.
Probably anime budget cut, go!
Anime budget! Who cares about the budget?
Budget cuts written out of the script. Let's see.
Yeah. When you see that animation, you'll see exactly like there's the white underline to the Mazinkaiser in that version. Please, just.
I think I found it.
Yeah.
Wait, the other guy pilots the Emperor G?
Yeah, the Emperor G is still the Great Mazinger. It's the same idea as that version of the Mazinkaiser is the Mazinger plus Getter, and then the Mazin Emperor G is the Great Mazinger plus Getter. Okay, how do I get this done? How do I get her done?
I like Emperor G. It looked twin Emperor attack.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the
one. Oh, jeez. That poor generic enemy. It's like Saku Zero.
The unfortunate thing about that game is they have that great combination attack, and then Koji upgrades to using Mazinger Zero instead of Mazinkaiser, and they don't have a combination attack anymore.
So dumb.
Although I think maybe you might be able to choose to recruit the Mazinger Zero in to use it instead. It's more powerful, but if you want to keep using that attack, I think you have the option of not getting it.
I see.
Okay,
So let's see. Control wants you to buy the Ultimate Edition released less than a year from the base edition.
Yep. And that in order to get your upgrade to the new console. And then they made a mistake where they accidentally allowed people who didn't have the Ultimate Edition to get the console upgrade. But don't worry, they fixed it.
Yeah, right.
They fixed that thing that was good for the consumer. Not gonna. Oh, there's the opening for Shin Mazinger now.
Yeah.
I'll hire it for a second. I'll lower it again now in a minute.
So what even is Control?
As far as I could tell, it's just like I presume a meta commentary, but game-wise, it's a third-person shooter with some interesting like manipulation mechanics, like like telekinesis stuff.
Oh, okay. Bruh, everyone's talking about The Witcher 3 and Control physics manipulation. Bruh, I just want to play pool as Kiryu.
Bro, I just want to play a new Ratchet and Clank.
Bro, I want to play Ratchet and Clank. I never. Besides Deadlocked, which I didn't get that far into, I never did.
Well, worry not, Dennis, because once Tintin Quarantino has been defeated, in the final battle with Gurren Lagann, Mazinger Zero, and Getter Robo, once they defeat Tintin Quarantino in the ultimate battle, they can have you play Ratchet and Clank. Oh, okay, there's the opening.
I don't know. Wait, it'll be best classified as overhyped. Isn't that most games?
Everything, yes.
Yeah.
Bro. Okay.
The only game that I've played in in the past few years that's has so much praise but it's not overhyped is Yakuza 0. I think it's a fun game. There's a ton of stuff to do, but you don't have to do any of it. It's optional.
Ooh, sure.
But it's still well made enough where it's still fun, unless it's shogi. I don't know how to play that.
It's chess, kinda. It's kinda chess.
I played it once. No, didn't know what was going on.
Okay.
I never played Mahjong, but I never played it. So.
Mahjong.
Mahjong. Mahjong.
Pick my jaw off the floor. Okay, and I got one Just let me get the other... I was about to say game. Come on, get in. The creaking of the table.
Give a release date for the Ratchet and Clank game? Or is it Halo Infinite launch title?
I think it's supposed to be a proper launch title.
Okay.
Given that it's showing off stuff that is very clearly, here's how the tech of the new PlayStation works.
It seems more like a tech demo from what I've seen, and I don't typically like trailers that are just tech demos.
Well, there's tech demo, there's knack, and then there's just using the new tech. I feel that Ratchet & Clank is at least just using the new tech. Whereas knack is, oh, look at our power. Look at how many fucking blocks we can put on the screen.
You got a knack for this PS4?
Knack actually isn't a bad game. It's just not a great game.
Isn't it just an okay one?
Yeah, it's just okay. And Knack 2 is marginally better. Because there was a
Knack 3.
Knack... When do we get Knack 3? We need Knack 3 for the PS5. Use the SSD to load in Knack instantly. No loading screen Knack. This is... I did it once, just let me do it again, you piece of shit. Is this...
is this gonna...
Is this what...
continue building next week?
Yes, but is this what Koji's grandfather felt when he built the Mazinkaiser? Get down! Get down! The fucking pen's gonna... Well, not pen, the fucking, like... This edge of the knife is going to break before I can get the fucking thing down. Oh, wait, did it go? Oh, wait.
Is the paint causing it, or is it just a badly sculpted pig?
No, well, possibly both, I think. There we go. Okay, I got it in. Oh my god, it's done. It's fucking done. Oh my god. So that means I can put it in this and never fucking look at it again. Oh my god.
Actually, so you know the way Matthew has like the Xbox original X 360 and stuff. Even like all that, he's still not interested in the Series X. So I'm wondering, what exclusives does it have besides Halo Infinite?
It doesn't.
Because
look,
I remember just at the end of last year or something, it was like Xbox and Microsoft are buying up all these developers. Yeah. They're gonna win the next generation.
Yeah, but they also said that like before that they have made a policy where they shall no longer not release things on PC if they're releasing it on Xbox. So, and like they're going to get backlash if they go against that, so they're stuck between a rock and their own policy.
Yeah. It's just like, wow, Halo Infinite looks so good. It's like, this is just one trailer. It didn't even show anything. And a new trailer shows, it's like, wow, it's so bad. I never believed in Xbox or Halo.
I mean, it looks fine. I mean, I'm not looking at it from the perspective of, oh, that'll make me buy the new console. I'm looking at it from the perspective of, oh, I'll check that out when it's on PC.
Bruh, as a person who never played Halo, is it good for a first timer? That's what I'm wondering.
Probably not. From the looks of it, given that it's completely changed. Besides still being a first person shooter, they've changed pretty much everything.
I see.
Q, fan of Halo, saying that the sprint button ruined Halo. Which, I mean, I'm sorry, Matthew, but it's just such a fucking hyperbolic thing to say. There we go. Come on. I can actually continue making the model now for the last 40 minutes.
Do they seriously only have a Halo Infinite?
Halo Infinite, and even then, they don't, because that's coming to PC at the same time.
And it's been delayed, so it's not even a launch title.
Yeah, like they bought up a bunch of studios, but those studios are still on PC, so that's not a problem.
What studios did they even get?
Double Fine, which is the people who made Psychonauts, and lots of good games. Tim Schafer, that guy. Brutal Legend. The guys who made Brutal Legend, which...
Brutal Legend?
Which, I mean, to be fair, if Brutal Legend 2 was Xbox exclusive, now that I'm in my adult life, it's far more likely that I'd buy it then.
Listen, man. If they make Brutal Legend 2, I'd probably get it in about 10 years.
Yeah, exactly. Just like with the first one.
Yep.
Alright, next is I1.
Most people are like, oh, this new game came out at €6, I'm gonna get it. And I'm like, oh, €6 came out, I'll get it in like 5 years. And it's like 10. So I think getting games launch day one, it's definitely not worth it, especially when they deliberately don't fix anything just so they can sell it on time. And entice people by saying, we'll fix the problems in about a week, and then wait a month and say...
Which, there's a specific game I have in mind when that conversation comes up. Dawn of War 3.
Oh.
Out of all the Dawn of War games, it launched with the least amount of playable races at a grand total of 3. Whereas
Just
at least...
like the title.
Whereas Dawn of War 2 had 4, and then very quickly got an expansion to increase that to 5. Whereas Dawn of War 3 never got an expansion because nobody fucking liked it. Because it was shit.
Let's hope it's like Postal. 4 is good, maybe.
Yeah, but
I don't know.
Sega aren't going to bankroll another one because...
Oh, it's Sega.
Because THQ went under while the original version of Dawn of War 3 was being developed. And that got scrapped, obviously, because the company died. And then Sega took up the license and the actual developer that was making it. And then we got that fucking mess that was trying to get goddamn the MOBA market. Which, Dawn of War 2 is already as perfectly kind of a MOBA as I think it can go. And then they tried to go even further. And then it was shit.
Do Sega develop this, or they just publish?
Publish. But, I mean, it's very clearly... Sega bought the developer. That's not the same developer anymore. It's very clearly that kind of situation.
I just find it so funny how, when Sega makes the game themselves, like Yakuza or...
It's pretty good.
Yeah, and then when it's like Sonic Team, it's like... Do you just not check up on their work or something?
It's basically whenever they have... I suppose it's kind of... I guess it's a little bit like the Nintendo thing. First party good. I won. Okay, so is 1 gold or is 1 gold?
First party good until Platinum joins in.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, I understand that Platinum don't deserve to be put on a pedestal just because they're Platinum, but they do make good stuff.
Not like Bayonetta 2, like.
Oh yeah.
Nintendo first party. Team up with Platinum. No.
No.
No Star Fox Zero. No Furry.
Okay, one's grey.
I just find it so funny how.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Star Fox Zero, but that's Nintendo's fault.
Apparently there was an interview where they all sat in a room together, so they could easily be passing the blame to each other.
Oh well, yeah, of course they are.
Like, I'm pretty sure Nintendo has a big part, but I'm pretty sure Platinum also made some very bad decisions, and because they made some which that some people jack off to, they're like, Platinum, they can do no wrong. And then it's like, oh, but Nintendo made Star Fox 64, therefore they can do no wrong.
I'm missing a piece. Where the hell is that sprue gone? I won. Where's I won gone?
Maybe it fell on the floor earlier.
No. The entire sprue.
Well, yeah. I mean, it just popped out on its own. We're out of Bayonetta 3.
Remember Metroid Prime 4? F? No.
Bro, it's just like... Is Bayonetta just Devil May Cry?
Yes. It's quite literally because it's the same people who made them.
I just love the way it's like... Hideki Kamiya, or whatever his name is. It's like,
blocked.
I'll direct Devil May Cry. I'm bored. I'm gonna make my own. I'm gonna join my friends in some other company. And it's like, alright, let's make Devil May Cry 2. And the director's like, that's not good. I'll make 3. 3, best one.
D1.
And then it's like 4. Really good mechanically. 5, best one. I think he works in intervals.
F? Why the fuck? Hang on. What piece do I want? It's F. It is F. No, it's I want. So wait, they
Have
only
you
come
ever
in
seen
gold.
a
Oh god.
lowercase L, which you think is a capital I?
No, that is I know that problem. It is an I though. So they only come in gold. All right. I've been looking at the piece and just
That's why when I put a capital I put like the lines on top and the bottom.
yeah, it's the best way to ensure it's an I. And now we get to the iconic little shoulder spiky bit.
Iconic? I think you mean L-conic.
Wow. Oh hey, the Elrica 7 ow opening. Which that's one of the things. That entire series is something I'd have in my dream Super Wars game. The
What?
entire Eureka 7 series. The important bits, which is just the original OW and High Evolution.
I remember Alex talking about Eureka 7 at one point with me, but
It's Eureka. Because
sorry.
because the dub team
Eureka
didn't
shit.
the dub team didn't decide that maybe they should correct the Japanese. How the fuck does this work? Oh no, it plugs into that. Okay.
Eureka 7. What happened to Eureka 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6?
7, 8.
Wait. Big Hero 6, Eureka 7. Are they connected?
No.
The Hateful Eight?
No.
They're all one series.
B. And now the half a dozen black pieces. C2. Okay. So I want C2
C2
4.
what?
C2 4. And also C2 5. Wow, this gloss paint on these black pieces really fucking worked. Jesus. Oh, take a look at that.
What? Ooh.
Look how shiny that is.
Bro, I could see the reflection.
Exactly. And here's 5.
So what games have been announced, but then there's just no word of it over like the past few years?
Everything I've ever loved. I mean, the most I can think of are the ones you mentioned. I guess Breath of the Wild 2. I mean, I don't think it's like gotten to the point where that's been unmentioned for that long.
People have literally been so obsessed with Breath of the Wild, where the new Zoids game, like Battle of something, because they saw the B and the of, and they immediately thought Breath of the Wild 2. That is like the most Nintendo fan thing I've ever said.
That's the hit. Did you ever just
Like,
pick up the...
I'll look it up. Like, I just watched the video. I was like, oh, a new Zoids game. That's pretty cool. I think James would probably...
No. I'll be fair. Zoids deserves to exist. I don't care. I don't like it. It's just dumb robot animals, and that aesthetic does not suit me.
I thought that's what you liked about it, where it's like, it's not meant to be serious. It's just dumb fun.
Oh, well, no. The original was a Gundam knockoff, where they tried to have, these are war machines, which that made it very dumb. Whereas now they've gone full on, oh yeah, kids in a tournament. Because that's how everything.
Alright,
Okay.
so Zoids Wild, Blast Unleashed. Really thought that said Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild 2 gameplay. Waiting for the, I thought it's Breath of the Wild 2. It's like Breath of the Wild 2, Breath of the Wild 2. I can't tell which one's ironic and which ones are serious.
Welcome to the modern internet.
And then that new Hyrule Warriors, Dynasty Warriors game.
Yeah.
I didn't even want to look at it because the comments are probably like, why'd you not make Breath of the Wild 2?
They made the mistake of announcing Breath of the Wild 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are starting to look like arms. A little bit. Which, again, there's the size of his shoulder compared to the head. It's starting to come together a little bit in the last half hour. Alright. What's next? The front panel, but also a flap. I don't know.
Not Breath of the Wild. Beyond Good and Evil. Alex and I were talking about that.
Oh yeah, Beyond Good and Evil 2. That had a trailer, and that immediately, because of the time period it came out, said, "Oh yeah, we're gonna have loot boxes." and then just nothing, and the entire like air around loot boxes has become toxic since then. So I wonder how Ubisoft are going to come out from that.
Imagine announcing a game, not even like, not even anything confirmed, just the name, teaser maybe, and saying loot boxes.
Well, they didn't exactly say loot boxes, but they said all of like these monetization schemes because it's a live service. A, which one's A? This one. This is A. A. 20. No, these are A20. Yeah. Of course, I'd love to see Ubisoft not at all manage to recover from that shit because they deserve everything they're getting right now.
Yeah. Shitty company, shitty people.
Very shitty company.
Bro, everyone's talking about Gods and Monsters, Breath of the Wild 2, Halo Infinite. I just want to play Judgment. I don't know, it's just, I like detective stories. Judgment, Yakuza for detectives. So I want it.
Judgment is more Yakuza than Yakuza 7. While I now accept Yakuza 7 because I mean, they've made it make sense. It's still not really Yakuza.
I think Yakuza 7 made a good idea to make it the title like a dragon. Because
he's kind of like a dragon.
It's more like, it's clearly a callback to what its original name is, but the main guy, Ichiban, is like the polar opposite of Kiryu. Kiryu is noble, but he's still strong and smart. Ichiban
He's a fucking
is
idiot.
an idiot.
Yep.
Like, I just read his paragraph of a backstory, and it's... oh, poor guy.
You mean you read the opening cutscene?
Was that the opening cutscene?
I think so. Like, they essentially show you how much of an idiot he is right then and there.
Like, go to prison for me, you'll be famous. Yeah, I'm gonna be famous. Like,
well, not famous. It's like, oh, that'll get you up in the ranks.
Well, yeah, basically. But like, you know, the top dogs are more practically famous.
Yeah. Well, in the Yakuza world.
That's what I mean. Cause like, isn't he a low-ranking Yakuza?
Yeah, he's just like a nobody.
Yeah.
He's one of the people Kiryu would probably beat up in one of the earlier games. In all the games, anyway.
He's the first boss.
He's not a boss. He's an enemy.
You know, bruh.
He's the
Daigo
embodiment.
is the first boss of Yakuza 2. Ichiban, first enemy.
C25.
Oh yeah, Judgment has Crispin Freeman.
Oh yeah, I forgot
my
that.
6 year ago.
I forgot that Judgment had a dub.
Apparently it's good.
Oh yeah,
good.
When do we get Mark Hamill back for Majima?
Bro, if they don't, I will completely understand, but be a little sad.
I just want to hear him say, "Stupid fuck, motherfucker."
Kazuma-chan.
They probably localized that to the Kazuma buddy or something.
Let's see.
Oh, this is crunchy. Shoulder pad.
Well, in the
Close.
original, I say Kazuma-chan. They'd probably keep it like that, just for
Yeah.
consistency.
Well, I mean, nobody cares about the dubs of the original.
Let's see. So Square Enix.
There we go.
Oh, imagine announcing a new game when all you have is the logo, Square Enix.
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts 3.
Well, hey, at least they announced Shadowbringers with the entire opening cutscene. At least.
Did they really? That's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, they had a big
The opening
audience of
cutscene
people.
are really cool. Oh, wow.
What?
When he said fake screenshots, he just sent me one, and Soren Travistan with the Twilight, like, you know, the Roxas boss.
Oh,
With
the Twilight Thorn.
Nobody. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
that. It's like that
Twilight
doesn't
Thorn
make
is too good of a design to literally exist in a tutorial and nowhere else in that game.
I know. Like the first boss in Kingdom Hearts 1.
Which one was that? The Dark Side?
Yeah, Dark Side.
Yeah, they came back at least.
Yeah, I know, but it's like Twilight Thorn looks so cool. That should be like a reoccurring boss enemy or something. Twilight Thorn everywhere system.
Twilight Thorn everywhere. That's funny.
All they had was screenshots, fake screenshots. Finding enemies was not. Remember Kingdom Hearts 3 and they had that tech demo of a trailer?
What do you mean? What's different? What's unusual about that? That's every game ever.
I suppose so, but it's like, you know when you look at a game and you see that's clearly like a CG cutscene and not actual gameplay.
This clearly isn't finished.
Yeah, that too.
Hey, but now we have some of the clear pieces going in. I just need to figure out which...
Kingdom Hearts 4 will do. How many games will happen before that?
Well, we've already got one.
Yep.
The one which is, how did they not learn their lessons from Chain of Memory?
I know.
Like, listen, we like the game, we like the regular gameplay, please.
Listen, I don't mind a rhythm game, but the only problem is people think it's so important and they're overhyping it, where it's like...
But like, yeah, it's going to be important. It's probably not going to be that fun if you're only playing it because it's important.
I don't think any game is fun if you're just playing it for one story bit.
Yeah. Play Recoded just for the bit where they say thanks Naminé at the end.
Cringe.
How the fuck do these go in? Inside? Oh god, it's fucking... Hello, who is this?
Oh, it's Matthew.
Matthew, why are you here?
It's not, it's John.
John, why are you here?
I'm just here for a visit, just saying hi. How's that doing?
James still not finished Body Piece, and it's been almost 2 hours.
I mean, I didn't start the body piece. I'm doing the arms. And they are meaty arms.
My god. What are you building? It
So
looks
kind of
like
cringe.
2
Here, John.
crow heads.
There's the picture of him.
Oh.
There. That's
Lick
what it
it.
is.
It's alright.
What are you here for? Why do you exist?
Why do you exist?
Might be-
Because I was born.
Exactly. I wasn't.
Exactly. 3.
I am just a hallucination in your mind speaking to you.
Oh, good. The other guy must have left.
Okay. No, where's the other one?
So, John, while you're here, is there any game that's been teased that you wanted, but it's
Dennis.
no word?
Can of worms, Dennis. Can of worms.
Wait, what? Can't you cut off for a second? What'd you say?
Where's the next Crusader King?
It's already out.
Oh,
I mean,
like,
I'm actually.
is there a game that like one game series you like? They announced a new game, but then for years they didn't say anything.
Oh, you mean?
Where is Crusader Kings 4 DLC?
You mean like Bannerlord?
Yeah, that's the can of worms I was referring to.
That was it. That's what it was. Has there been any updates on that?
I think it's in early access now.
Early access, yeah. I got it as a
Oh,
gift from Evan.
Don't say names of people who don't want to be mentioned. Get their permission first.
Loads of Evans in the world. Don't know who it could be.
Still.
But right, anyway. Yeah, I just wanted to say hi. I'm about to spend €1
Oh wow.
on some Game Pass thing so I can get my fix of 3 DK3.
wait.
Wait, Game Pass? What the hell are you talking about, John?
Xbox.
Eh!
Wait,
They're
you have
doing a
X-
thing where it's €1.
John, I think you're too desperate if that's like what's made you do it.
Well, I'm not gonna pay full price. Not yet.
No, not yeah. Don't pay for price, but I mean,
to be
like,
fair,
if you're so desperate to have it now, I mean,
to
there
be
are
fair, you
there
can
are
try
other
it out
ways.
first.
There are other ways to try it out without spending money. It's called a demo.
Wink, wink.
Nudge, nudge.
Actually,
Right.
what games are a part of the
Everything.
Pass? Everything?
Well, generally, I think
100 games. I think.
it's essentially the same as PS Plus, or is it different? Where it's like I think Xbox has a bank,
Or
whereas
the PC is what it is.
now C128.
I don't know. Xbox Game Pass sounds pretty eat.
Yeah,
Both
I mean,
both of those services are pretty good.
it's pretty cheap, so I was thinking, you know, why not?
26, 28.
Now play Yakuza 0.
I mean, it might be on there. I don't know.
All these games that we can play for the stream.
Actually, is there any games that you really like, but you know they're outdated and janky?
Warband.
Bannerlord.
No. Warband is really janky and outdated, but it's still fucking fun. Even more fun with mods.
I mean, basically most of the things I mod, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what's an outdated and janky game there, Dennis? Skyrim.
Whoa.
It was
Oh.
outdated and janky on release day.
Controversial opinion here. Woo. Jizz.
And yet I still play it. So much so I'm waiting for my...
Wait. You play it? Where did you find the time between modding it?
Every couple of years. How does this work? Okay, no, they don't actually put these together.
Bro, I love Jedi Outcast, but it was already almost outdated when it was released, because it was based on Quake, and Halo was already out about at that point, so it's like
And those
damn
arcade
a year or
shooter
two,
games
and
were
then
dying.
it's already outdated.
There's
Which was cheap.
wait, did we already talk
I
about
love
this
it so
before?
much.
For Republic Commando, we could have done multiplayer.
Yes, the two of you alone in a skirmish map. Oh wow.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
G1 and 2.
Could we add bots? I don't remember. Dennis,
Bro,
you kind of came into that game when the multiplayer had died completely, so I don't know.
Yeah, in the modern era.
Yeah.
I didn't even know multiplayer was alive in the first place.
It was great when it was alive. It was like
It's alive.
Call of Duty, but Star Wars.
Exactly.
No.
I'm lifting my eyebrows right now, John. I know you can't see it, but
I mean, in terms of the multiplayer experience, just with no microtransactions or aesthetic. No, not
I
aesthetic.
mean, I'm not even talking about modern Call of Duties. I'm talking about Call of Duty. My eyebrows
Bro,
are
I just
lifted.
want Imperial Commando.
They all do.
Yes, bring it out. Where the fuck? Why are you not bringing it out yet? Disney. Wait. No, is it Disney?
Did I just
Disney.
13?
know what it's called?
Disney.
Well, it was LucasArts. Disney.
Yeah, they're under Disney now, aren't they?
Yes,
Did
they are.
exist?
They are owned by Disney.
Alright. Alright, Disney, this is our list of demands. Imperial Commando, released tomorrow. Or we are going to shit talk Mickey Mouse.
Yeah,
released yesterday, please.
Imperial Commando would be shit though, because stormtroopers are shit comparatively.
No, you don't understand. Imperial Commando would be the name, but the characters would be the Republic Commando.
No, because they're canonically. But no, John, that's not how it fucking works.
They're canonically fine. They're alive.
But I mean, like,
They do
Maybe
exist.
like
It's
the
just
Republic Commandos are already like an elite group. So like Imperial Commando is just like an elite group in the Empire.
yeah, but also they wouldn't exist by the time of the Empire because they'd all be extremely fucking old, or like just rolled into the stormtroopers. Because that's how the clones work. They're still clones. Now.
Shut up.
F2.
Shut up, James. Stop stomping on our dreams for an Imperial Commando, eh?
It's not a dream, it's a delusion.
No, it will release yesterday.
28 and 28. Oh, Gundam Recco and G.
So,
And there. What?
is this all you've done in nearly 2 hours of work?
Yes, John, because this is a very, very taxing process on my fingers. And also, there were a few hitches that were...
Why not just buy a pre-built toy?
Because there's no satisfaction in that. And I'm not playing with a toy, I'm building a model. Like, it's the building that's the action.
Bro, just paint it.
I did!
No, I mean, what I mean is just buy a pre-assembled one and then paint it.
No.
Actually, wait. You know the like I've seen some Gundam figures rebuilt, but they're like €60 each, and they're like high grade.
Oh, well, there's of course there's premium Bandai high grade.
I remember like trying my hand at building one of those when I was a kid, and I just ended up leaving it for my uncle to do because he knew how to do it. I was like, yeah.
It was also probably maybe a knockoff.
And when he finished building, I was like, all
The
right,
gun finger.
is this it? Is this finished? And he went,
Gun
"Oh, you
finger.
have to paint it." So I go, well, you paint it. And yeah, no, when I ended up getting it, I was like, well, this is boring. It's assembled in front of me here.
Yeah, exactly. It's because you had no actual satisfaction or connection. The connection also makes it like I like this robot.
Why would you like
Bruh.
robots, Lamau?
That's why this, despite
Robot-
this having so many problems already, I'm enjoying much more than building that piece of green shit that I built before.
Don't shit talk Dennis like that.
What?
The geen.
No.
He's calling you a green shit, Dennis. You're gonna let him get away with it. Is that
I am a brown shit at most.
You're a brown shit at the most. You're not wrong.
You're
not
the
wrong.
You're the most brown shit,
I'm the most brown, as we know.
Sean. Alright, not everybody on this stream has seen you before. Yes, don't mind John, he is a massive racist, but also, that isn't actually being racist for him, at least.
What? Me? Racist? No, I'm not racist.
John, careful now. We are
What?
still live.
You have no proof that
But
that
John,
is
you like
not
to
my natural
race.
accent. Or rather, the viewers have no proof that that's not my natural accent, and I'm just putting this one on.
I mean, you do talk in such a way where, like, every one of us considers, like, John put on that voice and eventually
This is-
stuck.
Your stage name is John.
So, is Alex viewing us today?
Yes, he is. He's there.
Hello, Alex. You want to get CK3? Only a euro.
Watch him say no in the chat.
Wait,
I
what?
wish. I wish.
Watch him say no in the chat.
Alex, reply in chat. Do it.
No, don't reply in chat. Reply in WhatsApp, because that's, I guess, the alternative or something.
Reply in WhatsApp chat. Wait, no.
Yeah, reply in the WhatsApp chat. Uh-oh.
What is the point of a wired mouse? Who would get that?
Batteries! I detest batteries, that's why I have a wired mouse.
Why can your little baby fingers not change batteries every few months?
No, because I save money by not constantly replacing batteries.
Yeah,
That's-
but I mean the wires though.
I'm perfectly fine with wires. You should see the fucking setup I have to have this camera, this light. The fucking wires are all over the place, John.
I would even go so far as to say you should get a wireless keyboard.
No! Like, that's too... One, maybe one, but not both.
Desktop wireless monitor. It's truly the most convenient.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's...
maybe not those last two, but you know, a keyboard and mouse that are wireless.
Yeah, a wireless desktop. I call it a laptop. Okay.
Yeah, but like,
Let's
that's
see.
dumb, though. I mean,
This is dumb. You're dumb. It's your idea.
what if you could combine the monitor with the PC?
23.
So just imagine there's like
That's called a Mac, John.
no, well, yeah, slightly like that, but instead of a Mac, it would be for Windows.
You can just do that anyway, and it's still
You just have,
shit.
like- you just have like a dummy thick monitor that has everything.
It's called a tube TV.
Yes, but it has everything in it. All the parts.
Here's the thing, John. A tower is great for somebody like me who likes to not have my power to mess with the machine taken away from me.
Ugh. Mr. Modification Man, even in real life.
John, you were looking for advice on how to build a PC, so shut up.
I know, that's the whole joke.
Yeah, but nobody gets the joke because nobody knows you.
But you get it.
Yes, I get it, but I have to explain it because we're on a stream.
It's a joke for your consumption.
Yes, and I had to explain it for the stream. The joke doesn't, like, the ironic jokes don't work when it's not any clear irony.
Perhaps.
10. C10. 10. Which one's 10? Also, Dennis, might I say, the Mazinkaiser also has yaoi hands.
Is that like your...
What?
Is that your under the radar way of saying gay hand? What
It's called, well, I mean, yaoi does mean boys love, anyway, so, but, the point, yaoi hands is a meme. Don't look it up. And,
I will do it right now.
oh dear. Don't.
Let's see.
Basically, it just means big hands. That's all it actually means when we say the meme.
Oh my. I'm just gonna leave for you. What is this? And why does it exist?
John, the term just means big hands. It's taken from that whatever that is.
Fine, but there's like a few pictures that are just like ridiculous.
Yes, because it's a fucking meme, John. It was invented probably.
Don't match.
It was probably made up by like what's that thing? Urban Dictionary.
They look like
Oh
some
shit! I put the one wrong.
alien species.
John, it doesn't matter. I'm building a robot. Robots can have hands however big they want. I have to get this out.
Oh no. One of the image results is.
I don't care. No, I don't care. I don't care.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Siren Head has yaoi hand. It's just. Oh my god.
You are a degenerate, John. I tell you not to do something, and immediately.
What else is there? Oh my god, it's like Gollum hands. That's what they are.
Sean, what are you doing? Why is this what this has become?
You're the one who told me to look it up.
I don't know if you misspelled that on purpose, Alex, but I'd like to think you did. Chameleon in Gaming endorses John in full. Whoever they are. Is that our evil rival company?
Chameleon and...
Clameleon in Gaming.
Oh, clam. Yeah, they're like, instead of chameleons, they have like a clam as their logo. Speaking of, not a lot of chameleon stuff going on in the...
Well, because, I mean, we
you
don't...
should have a chameleon plushie. Go with the brand.
Well, we need to have a plushie designed first, John.
Well, yeah, obviously.
We can't use some other company's chameleon plushie.
Well, yeah, naturally. This is like my way of saying we need merch, even though we're still tiny.
We need merch. Make merch of what?
Give me merch, and I'll be a happy man.
You're not getting any.
Come on, just
No merch for you.
one merch,
No merch.
two merch.
No merch.
What does it mean?
Zero merch.
Wow, this is... You see the drill bits here, Dennis? Like the edges? They're actually kind of sharp. Every time I see that joke of how sharp things are, it's like, nah, probably not. But like, this is actually... It hurts to hold this thing like down on my hand. Like, it sends like shivers through my skin.
You know what you should build?
Shut up, John.
Warhammer things.
Those are like far less putting together and far more painting.
Yeah,
I can't paint like that.
some people are into that.
I'm not. So there you go. You do it if you want to do it.
I don't have a camera.
What does Chameleon have to do with gaming? It doesn't. The actual company name is Chameleon Engraving.
No, it has everything to do with it. Have you ever wondered why chameleons can change colors? That's
Because they're gamers.
like their primordial past. They swallowed an RGB keyboard. and
Okay, I like that.
that's why they now can change colors.
Okay.
All about finding the connections in nature,
The conniptions.
the conniptions in nature. Yeah.
The company name is simply what the logo is, and then the gaming part is a pun based on the company name. That is the explanation there, Alex.
Yeah, pun, more like a
Yeah,
word.
chameleon and gameleon.
You got a problem with that, Dennis?
No.
Is it like usable in any other context of the English language? Like, oh, I'm gonna chameleon my in gaming.
It's not real language. It's a joke.
You're a yoke. Oh, right.
Well, the joke here is you trying to make jokes that people on the stream won't get.
The people on the stream are extremely beautiful individuals, except for Alex. Oh, no, I'm kidding. Including you, of course, Alex. Including you.
Oh my god, I've got the arm mostly put together.
Alright. Create an Xbox profile. Let's do this.
John, don't do that on the stream. If you're going to do that, it's time to leave.
I'm not going to like say out loud my details or anything. I just
Damn it.
the wacky numbers on the back of my credit card. Ready, guys?
Okay. Now all that's left is the fists. The yowie hands.
That's what she said.
These are chunky arms
Chunky.
with a very small head.
Oh hey, that Plants vs Zombies game.
Yeah, another mobile game. Nobody cares, John.
No. Not the one where you actually are Plants vs Zombies.
Oh, the shooter, the one with all the microtransactions. Nobody cares, John.
Yeah. No, I just realized it was here. And... oh my god, so is Mr. Halo.
Well, yeah, it's Microsoft.
Wait, does that mean I can...
B3.
Wait, is Minecraft with this? Or is that
Yes,
separate?
Minecraft's there somewhere, but it's the other version.
Oh, yes. Lovely.
The other version, John, the shit one.
Oh! Well, better than nothing.
You utter degenerate.
You're an utter degenerate.
What have you done, John? What have you done to my stream?
I have done everything and nothing.
That's disgusting.
This game time.
It's disgusting, John. So much so, I'm going to assemble these hands, and that's the end of the stream.
No, not the yaoi hands.
Don't worry, they're closing a fist right now.
Oh, well, ooh.
Welcome, Victor, to the stream literally about to end.
Ah, yes. Victor, hello.
It is not because you decided to come over. You
Because-
just
Oh, no, they were planning this ages ago. Anyways, I have to open the door because someone's ringing the door.
John, mute
Yeah,
yourself,
I have to,
for fuck's
go,
sake.
I guess.
9. Okay, that's the one. Yeah, we've already hit 2 hours, Victor. We streamed for 2 hours. I mean, I'm just finishing up here because I'm in the middle of something, so... If you want to see what the finished product looks like, I'll show you the back of the booklet in a minute. B39, B32. John arrived and James despaired. Yes. Alright. Can you imagine once we get big enough and I'm actually allowed to tell John to be professional?
What? Are you allowed to do?
Can you imagine once we get big enough and I can consider it like reasonable to tell you to be professional? Or
Keep dreaming.
or on the flip side, tell you you're fired.
I mean, that's... I await the day. My god.
John will never be
Yeah,
professional.
I'm just been very nice, you know. I just was, oh, you know, I might as well stick around.
C2.
But actually, why don't you water me rather than fire me?
Because waterboarding is illegal in Ireland.
Yeah, but what if it's like something between two consenting adults?
That I don't
Yeah,
consent.
the state can't interfere in bedroom business.
I don't consent. So,
Are you implying you and James have bedroom business?
and also, are you implying that we're like kinky to the point of waterboarding?
I mean, it really depends, because that would just be taking autoerotic asphyxiation to another level, really.
Well, autoerotic asphyxiation is choking yourself.
Right. But technically, you would be getting the same experience if you were waterboarded.
No. Trapping of air and throwing water down your lungs is very different. Very different, John.
Perhaps.
Like, preventing air is just stopping, whereas putting the wrong thing in is very bad. And yes, it is also probably illegal under the Geneva Convention.
What if you got waterboarded with milk?
It doesn't matter what the liquid is.
Or Sprite, or 7-Up.
Doesn't matter what the liquid is.
If it's rock shandy.
Liquid is not supposed to go... Okay, maybe rock shandy. But liquid is not supposed to go down there.
Well, you say that,
And I mean that.
but some of the more vanilla kinks involve swallowing.
Swallowing, not breathing. There's a very big difference.
Very small difference. It's all about how jammed in your throat.
John, Jesus
the
Christ.
receptacle is.
John, stop. Why does this have to be how it ends?
Hey, I'm making the stream more memorable.
Right at the very end.
Exactly.
How the fuck do I put the thumb on?
I took your viewers on a roller coaster ride.
Yeah.
Wait,
It's
what?
a shame that you know both of them.
Torturing isn't exactly illegal under Irish law. What? What do you mean?
Listen,
I
Victor,
think
no,
Friday
John,
after
don't
that.
you dare. Don't, no, that's not what, we're not discussing this at the very end of this stream. Alright? I'm not going to delete your messages, Victor, but we're not answering that.
I don't know about you.
Doesn't matter. We're not doing this.
Wait, actually, no, tell me about that robot. Did it commit any war crimes?
No.
I'm not a robot.
Not you, then. It's no the other robot, James.
No, Matthew's the robot.
But yeah, no, that particular robot, in the anime, the shows, whatever it is.
It committed domestic abuse. There you go.
Well, that would be murder rather than abuse, right? Because
No, well,
if you, especially if it's the robot, because that's
it punched another robot. It punched another robot, is what I'm saying.
taller than a human being.
How the hell do I
Right?
attach the thumb? How's the thumb supposed to go on? Just down. Thumb. I don't see where this goes.
So are you saying you need finger dexterity to actually be able to build these things?
Yes, I have it.
Yeah,
You.
his dexterity stat is 3.
It's more than John. Oh, there it goes.
John's 2.9.
I'll have you know my right hand is very stable. My left not so much.
Also, it's not the dexterity that ends up being the issue most of the time, it's the fucking fat fingers. Because, unfortunately, the male gender is cursed to have everly growing fingers.
Definitely will not be able to do that then. I might be lighter now, but that's still a considerable amount of.
Well, I'm not even talking about body weight. Just the fact that as you get older, your fingers get fatter. That's just unfortunately something we have to deal with as men.
But what if you condition the body to not do that?
Then you're probably fucking up your body and you're going to get arthritis.
That means you're a shapeshifter.
We can condition the body to have longer necks.
Probably you're going to get arthritis then. Oh, that's a tight joint. I heard it creaking.
That's highlight material right there, with the hub's drum, drum riff.
And there we go. There's the 2 arms completed. And I will fix the head between streams.
Arms. I thought they were 2 heads.
What?
What?
Before
What?
before you attach the shoulders to them.
What? I have no body to attach them to, John.
No, as in, just
This
you
is the
see you see that gauntlet thing.
gauntlet thing.
Yeah, I thought
This-
that was some kind of wolf head. Yeah.
John, I showed you this picture.
I
Do you
know.
do you not see the arms?
I know, but I still thought that those were like heads, wolf heads. Decorative.
Yeah, fuck it. Well, the only animal like symbolism of the Mazinkaiser is probably a bat more than anything, but still. Anyway, that's it for this stream. And Dennis, you say it this time.
Keep on shitting.
Good